So let's take a look on how to put all this together into a proper fly cast. Once again, I begin with my rod tip down towards the surface. I have a relatively straight line. I begin with a smooth acceleration of the rod into the stop. I pause to allow the line to extend behind me. I make my forward cast, a smooth acceleration into the stop. But in this case, I don't put the line back on the water. I let the line extend fully, and then I come straight back into a back cast. So it looks like this. Once again, I straighten the line with the roll cast, and then stop, stop. A good way of practicing this cast is to make 4 or 5 false casts and then lay down the line. If you find that you have trouble during the cast, take a short break, think about what you're doing, and then try again. Like this. In casting this relatively short length of line, this is maybe around 8 meters of line, you'll notice that I'm using a relatively short casting stroke. It doesn't take much to cast this short length of line if you remember always to accelerate the rod smoothly into a crisp stop and pause as the line unfolds both in the forward cast and the back cast. If I need to make a longer cast and aerialize more line, you'll notice that not only am I using a longer casting stroke, I am also widening my casting arc. That is the angle of the rod in relation to both the stop in the forward cast and the back cast. To put it in another way, if I am casting only a short amount of line, I could be casting, if I was standing in a clock face, let's say between 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock. If I need to cast further, I'll have to use a longer casting stroke, but also to widen my arc to maybe 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock.